It's the mindset. Free your mind, free your mind. Mindset, free your mind, free your mind. Hey, not everything that glitter is gold. Not everything that's white is snow. On the mindset, I just start let them know, let them know, let them know. Oh, words from the wise, I just start, we will never lie. Stand tall, we will never die, we'll forever shine. I just star, shine like the star in the sky. Some hate, some love.
Hey yo, I just star. Want them know sir. Okay, are you the king of representing them? Watch you now. I just star. Tell them wanna come from far, but now we are superstar. Give thanks for every day. Life for the greatest. I just star I do it. Recognize greatness. I just remember when them coulda wear the latest. Man coulda pick up badness, but we never bring no lightness. Protect the way me granny guided. She said me a early bird. Enough work if we try get no care if I guidance. I just never say we no get no help from nobody but me face me struggle, them a me carry me load. I just family never wealthy, we know of it. Outside kitchen with a bun, never have no stove. All when man are sick, so me daddy gone, still have to carry on. Brother, my sister, them alone. Righteousness, that's what we learn. Yo, I just start, watch you know. But when I see we homeless, I just start, me know yes. Jealousy and them eyes, them now if you say a word, I just work. Them a lurk and criticize, with them energy we wise. Think I just alone, never know say Jaja dead, by we side. Never take we serious, still we grab the mic. We them no like, I just start, not just to shed in a night. Now say me no get no help from nobody but me face me struggle, them a me carry me load. I just family never wealthy, we never have it. Outside kitchen with a bun, I just never have no stove. All when man are sick, so me daddy gone. I just start, man, still I carry on. Now, righteousness, that's how we learn. No bad mind me for me hand. Now, I will say, yo, I just start. Tell them man up, superstar, man up, superstar. Man, I come from far. No pre the rims up on the car. Hey, yo, I just start. Want them know, sir. Okay, are you the king of representing them? Watch you now. I just star. Tell them wanna come from far, but now we are superstar. Give thanks for every day. Life for the greatest. I just star I do it. Recognize greatness. I just remember when them coulda wear the latest. Man coulda pick up badness, but we never bring no lightness. Protect the way me granny guided. She said me a early bird. Enough work if we try get no care if I guidance. I just never say we no get no help from nobody but me face me struggle, them a me carry me load. I just family never wealthy, we know of it. Outside kitchen with a bun, never have no stove. All when man are sick, so me daddy gone, still have to carry on. Brother, my sister, them alone. Righteousness, that's how we learn. Yo, I just start, watch you know. But when I see we homeless, I just start, me know yes. Jealousy and them eyes, them now if you say a word, I just work. Them a lurk and criticize, with them energy we wise. Think I just alone, never know say Jaja dead, by we side. Never take we serious, still we grab the mic. We them no like, I just start, not just to shed in a night. Now say we no get no help from nobody but me face me struggle, them a me carry me load. I just family never wealthy, we never have it. Outside kitchen with a bun, I just never have no stove. All when man are sick, so me daddy gone. I just start, man, still I carry on. Now, righteousness, that's how we learn. No bad mind me for me hand. Now, I will say, yo, I just start. Tell them man up, superstar. Man, I come from far. No pre the rims up on the car. Now, I will tell them, say, yo, righteousness, I just start. Now, on the fight with them fight, make we go on. I say we don't get no help from nobody but I just start. Tell them wanna come from far.
blessed love. Blessed love. Blessed love. Blessed love. Honorable family, warm welcome Mindset Program. I just star. I'm your host. And I want to give thanks to the item. Patient listening and rapid attention. One more day above ground. And life is the ultimate. Not no greater than that. I want to greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First. Also Empress Menen the First. Warm welcome, one more day above ground. Yes, so beautiful Sunday evening. I hope everyone fuljoy themselves, whatever the item find themselves doing. It's raining here in London, and may I tell you, say, it's very cold. Yeah. Yeah, man. A whole part of rain outside there, and yeah. So we are look bad. We are look at Nzinga King, Zane, and as the item can see, the title of the thing was Nzinga mad to cut her own ear. That is the question, because based on what we see come out last week in the social space there, sir, the ruling from the DDP and also the INDECOM at Jamaica, and it's like she's been charged for disorderly conduct and a whole lot of things, So, I want to know, because would she be lying? Why would she be lying about something that, why she would make something up like that? What would be the agenda? You know what I mean? This is a young girl, pardon me. I pursue a career in, to become a nurse. So, me not say why should I want to cut off her locks? Number one. You know what I mean? And, why she would have make up something like that? Why she would have cut off her, pick out her locks according to what we hear them people say. We're going to probably play some of it as well. You see me I say? But why she would have want to do something like that? Why she would want to do something like that? Me just don't get it. You see? Me not get it. But them rule it out of fear favor. Zane, and it's like, all right, the ruling I say. The ruling I say, boy, she a lie, she a tell everything where she a say a lie, and therefore them can bring it to the Supreme Court, because that's what it appears to be. You see me I say? The DDP she's the one who I go give the authorization to say, all right, yes, this can go to the higher court. See? She can give. So, I don't know what would in it for Nzinga for she, because she's a Rasta daughter. I don't say why she go tell a lie. And I don't say people not tell a lie, but I don't say why. I don't know. What the item thoughts, family? I could just play this thing. You see me I say, and we kind of get a clearer understanding from for them perspective of how them see this thing. Okay, yeah, so this there. Alright, so make we just do this.
I'll start with you, Mr. Llewellyn, Director.
Well, first of all, we got the referral, was it last year in November, Hugh?
Yes.
From INDECOM, and there were a couple of things that were outstanding. Some of these locks had been taken by INDECOM to the forensic lab. We got the receipt. They did not have the report on file. So
who didn't have the report on file?
The report was not submitted on file in respect of the forensics. So it would have been incumbent on us to make sure that we had that material before we ruled. So we got that material, I believe, on Monday, Friday to Monday of this week, and we were able to complete the ruling and deliver it on Wednesday.
Right. So, Commissioner Faulkner, when it comes to the issue on file, just help us walk this through here. It was reported to you. You investigated.
Yes.
And before it was handed over, there was an issue of the filing, correct? Is that what
No, I think what the learned DPP is alluding to. We had submitted the file, but we were awaiting the forensic report from the Institute of Forensic Science and Legal Medicine, commonly referred to as the Government Forensic Lab. So that was the item that was outstanding. But we submitted the file, and the DPP indicated that the ruling would not be made until that was received from the lab. That is out of our control because, as you know, all ballistics, biology, chemistry,
DNA.
and DNA matters go to that lab. And I know they have resource constraint, but we hope that will be remedied in short order. So that would have delayed for the report.
If I may, we're talking about the issue of like, it was pulled out or it was cut out. When it comes to the forensic, is there any way that it would prove what happened, as whether it was pulled or cut when it comes to like the microscopy investigation on that end? Is that something you can speak of?
The thing about it is that, first of all, when we got the file, we got some 26 statements coming from civilian witnesses. 4 statements were eventually taken from Miss King, that's Nzinga. You had from INDECOM officers, and then we had about 18 sets of documents, like copy court documents.
No, I understand that part, Director.
But in respect of the forensic, what was important was that, okay, Miss King was placed in cell number 3 at the police station.
It's so beautiful.
Yes, family. You know, sir, I don't know, probably through an hour content, them know, I give you an easy ride for make the thing flow. But,
here, our locks of hair were found in a vent, which was within or just by cell number 3. Now, the vents could have been reached by anybody in cell number 3. When the INDECOM investigated as well, Miss Nzinga had some hair as well. I don't know if it was at her home or what, but that was handed over. The hair that she handed over, when that was tested, nothing was found on it. Because it's common knowledge. Here, it doesn't have any DNA material on it, unless you have the follicle.
Right.
Coming from the scalp. the hair that was found in the vent, when that was tested, DNA material was found on it.
So,
but what, well, we know as a matter of just general knowledge that it would have had, you could infer that there was some follicle, some material coming from the scalp which would be attached to the hair that would cause the DNA showing. But we wanted the forensic lab to give what we would call a hair story in respect of whether any of the hair that they saw when they looked at it under the microscope, could they say that they could see evidence of it having been cut by a scissors, or are they able to say that one of the ways that you would have DNA material adhering to what they saw there on the hair was from the follicle, which would mean that it could mean that it was pulled out. But from what they said, it was inconclusive.
Right, and on that point, just hold that thought. We will continue right after this break. Stay with us. Welcome back. We're still taking a close look at the Nzinga King ruling. Still with us, DPP, Director Paul Llewellyn, and Commissioner of INDECOM, Commissioner Hugh Faulkner. Commissioner, this is a very complicated case on some levels. Yes. But as you've said, as somebody, I think a lot of people forget, she is a young woman. Would you care to comment on that end of it,
yes,
please?
Mr. Reid, I think as Jamaicans, we have to put ourselves in the shoe of Miss King. A teenage Jamaican, and notwithstanding the legal decisions, we're dealing with a young Rastafarian Jamaican. And I believe she's deserving of whatever emotional support. She is seeking to pursue schooling via, I believe, the route of nursing. So whatever help can be given, ought to be given. And for that reason, INDECOM, we are minded to look at where the system went wrong, to address that another person who comes into custody does not face the same thing. First of all, having come into custody, the police has a duty to record your items, be it phone, be it other personal items, properly logged. And when you're leaving, those items are handed back to you. A person's well-being in custody is the duty of the state and the police. The police take your features in a detailed manner when you're entering custody, whether you have any scar, whether you have any other physical, identifying marks. And someone who comes into your custody with locks, the moment that you realize that the locks is missing, then in my view, it ought to be logged and investigated to see whether there's any professional intervention needed.
So that was actually going to be my next line of questioning to you, Commissioner. The issue of duty of care.
Yes.
Because it's one of three things happened here. So let's put aside the accusation that she made, because now it's been said, okay, yes, it was not the police officers who did it. So either she did it herself by pulling it out, or she cut it off with an implement, or another detainee cut it off. At which point, the question then needs to be asked, if she pulled it out herself, obviously there's something wrong with her, and no one noticed. If she cut it off, where did she get the implement, and what does that say about our detention system within these police stations?
Well, some of the absolutes that you seek, Mr. Reid, I do not believe those absolutes are easily detectable. The essence of the matter is that the sum total of the case, from my reading of the ruling, had brought into play a number of discrepancies, inconsistencies, contradictions, etc. But I invite the picture, as you have raised it, to look at the system. Would a body-worn camera have helped? In my view, it would. It would remove some of the human element of what persons view. CCTV camera in the passageways, in the guard room of police stations, are to be implemented. Again, cameras tend to be not biased, not taking any particular interest. They reveal what happens. Once the recording instrument is of good quality and there's no editing. Additionally, whenever the law enforcement bodies identify that something has gone wrong with an inmate, according to Section 11 of the INDECOM Act, they have a duty to report it within 24 hours. When INDECOM stepped into this matter, 12 days had elapsed. 12 days from the cutting of the hair, and maybe a sum total of a month from the first incident with the police.
I just want to get in Director Llewellyn. He mentioned, the Commission mentioned the issue of the video, and there's recently been that video released, has gone viral, of Miss King in the police station after she'd been arrested, her language, etc., etc. Myself and I'm quite sure a lot of other people would like to know, did that have any bearing on the final outcome of this report?
Well, that was not submitted. That video was not submitted. What we had were statements from detainees who were in the area and were able to see her. One detainee spoke about seeing her over 2 days, picking out her hair. You also had statements from schoolmates who spoke about her telling, one person said a week before that she wanted to cut her hair. Long time she wanted to cut her hair. You had another schoolmate who had been passing at the time that she was accosted by the police, walking on the road without her mask, which supports what the police were saying. And
Your Right Highness?
we had court documents. We looked at the court documents, which showed, contrary to what she was saying, that she was charged in the name Candice King with disorderly conduct in decent language.
So she was in fact charged with
yes, she was, and she pleaded guilty.
So she was charged with it because Mr. Lord Aguilar said that that's not exactly what happened. That
you see, can I say
that the
something?
judge put the charge on her, not the police officer.
No, can I say something? You know what is unfortunate in Jamaica? It sounds bad to say it. We have this wonderful, rich tradition. But you see, if you want to hide something, put it in writing. Because this is why we ask for the court documents, so that it's right in the listing. The number one information, offense disorderly conduct. Number one information, abusive language. Number one information, breach of the Disaster Risk Management Act. The information is a document that has to be completed usually by the police in the presence of a JP or the clerk of court, and it tells you what the charge is the day. So that was there. That now is transcribed into the court sheet, which is what the judge uses as the official record of the court.
So just
we
to clarify
looked at
something,
that.
please.
Yes.
Mr. Aguilar, when he said tonight
Yes.
earlier on our editorial that the charge of disorderly conduct was not placed on her by the police officer, but was placed on her by the judge.
That is not true.
Okay.
That is not true. The court documents clearly show that that is what she was brought before the court on. Then, in court, you would have the court sheet, which is what the judge would write up. Isn't that so, Hugh?
Indeed.
And then she was pleaded in respect of all of the offenses. She pleaded not guilty to the breach in respect of the no mask. She pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct and guilty to the abusive language.
Right.
And that, we sent for extracts of the court sheet. We saw that.
Now, speaking of documents, Commissioner, when will your report be released versus?
But we are adding.
Right. Well,
yes.
Well, I mean, I do know there's a fair amount of redactions.
The INDECOM Act dictates to whom the Commission's report must be given. And the family are among the top named in that provision, and that will be done.
So, and the family will get their own report?
Indeed.
Okay.
From
Indeed.
INDECOM.
That must be done.
And what we have done, certainly in conjunction, normally they report, and let me tell you, our report, our ruling is 15 pages long. It's all over, it's everywhere. I'm going to put it on our website as well, because it's important that persons read it, persons who are interested, right? There's a lot of emotion in the court of public opinion, but we cannot carry emotion to court. We can empathize, we can sympathize, and I can tell you which is why, although we saw a basis for the police to investigate Ms. King for the offense of creating public mischief, we nonetheless indicated that we are not going to make any recommendation. But it's still a matter for the police. We can't tell the police who to investigate and who not to investigate. Our ruling is a recommendation.
Right.
Well, and also to INDECOM.
So, Commissioner, when it comes to the matter of credibility during the investigation, obviously at the end of this, Ms. King has been found to be not credible. However, the other prisoners were found to be more credible than herself in their statements. Could you explain to us what is the difference? Because I mean, you've got, from the outside looking in, it's like they're all prisoners. So what makes one more credible than the other? And how do you verify that?
Right. Mr. Reed, I wouldn't yield to the temptation to comment on the credibility of the respective witnesses. Yeah. The ruling has been made, and we go by the ruling. And we're also mindful that Ms. King has the option of civil remedies. Remember, the decision that was handed down targets whether someone should be charged in a criminal manner for what happened. And that criminal standard is that you must prove the offense beyond reasonable doubt. The criminal aspect of it is punitive. It seeks to punish you. But available to Ms. King is the civil aspect where she can be compensated. So I wouldn't want to make judgments on the credibility. I go by the ruling, and I think in sensitivity towards the possible follow-up legal proceedings where the standard is not as high as beyond reasonable doubt. It's on a balance of probabilities, which is a lower standard. So you have a greater prospect of success at that forum.
All right, Mr. Reed. We saw no less than 10
witnesses,
significant discrepancies.
So
any of those discrepancies could have raised a reasonable doubt. The standard in respect of preferring an indictment, pursuing a prosecution in the criminal court, where the standard is very high, is that you must have a reasonable prospect of conviction. The prosecuting authority cannot, because we sympathize with the complainant, just shut our eyes to the law, the case law, the legal standard, and just put the matter before the court.
On the point of emotion, there are some who say within the public court that, well, what's to say that these prisoners who gave their statements against her were not just trying to curry favor with the police, with your office, in order to get lesser sentences, or for whatever reason?
Yes, but guess what? When Ms. King pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct and abusive language, the allegations on which she was pleading guilty would have come from the police investigator who accosted her when she didn't have the mask. Her account, and she's the only one who gives that account, was that she was in a taxi and the police stopped them. There was another gentleman there and they were all pepper sprayed. She's the only one who speaks of that. Then she goes to court. She doesn't say anything about being in this taxi. She doesn't plead not guilty to everything. She pleads guilty to that part of the account of the police officer that accords with his outlining a lot of obstreperous and aggressive conduct and resisting arrest in terms of in a disorderly way. She pleaded guilty to it. And she pleaded not guilty to the issue of not wearing a mask. So that, again, too, would be a big discrepancy.
Right.
Any of the discrepancies could have raised a reasonable doubt.
You know, Director Llewellyn, Commissioner Faulkner, I'd love to go even more into this. Unfortunately, we are out of time, I'm afraid.
Yes, and I hope you read the ruling because, you know, it's very important. And can I close by saying that when we look at it, we agreed, we concurred with INDECOM on everything. And I want to close by saying, I heard my learned friend talking about pursuing civil remedies to get compensation or money because she still is going to have to prove.
Yes.
Her credibility will still be an issue. But what I am concerned about is her well-being and welfare. And we believe that she needs to have professional counseling in terms of her total well-being and wellness. And I hope that her family and other authorities.
Yes, family. So, based on what we hear this year now, it sounds like everything where them a say, the data lie. That is how it sounds. You know what I mean? That she cut out her own ear. Zane, that is where I get from it. And the other prisoners' statements are more credible than hers. You see it? So what the item view? We'll take some calls in the evening, yeah. Let me hear your views and thoughts. We're there on the WhatsApp. Zane, if you're here in the UK, the item can call me straight on 07852 923892. Zane? Yeah, we'll take some calls tonight on this topic. Injustice or she do it? Or what the item thoughts? Cause I not see why she would have do it. Why you know, why she would have want to cut off her locks as a Rasta daughter, Zane, and then them a try to make it look like say boy she mad. Is you know, she insane. So I don't know, viewers, subscribers, what phone thoughts? When you can call me, you know, what I say? Because I don't know, it not something not adding up right here. You see me I say? Something not add up. The number is tagged at the top of the chat room so the item can link me upon a number there. They make a reason about this thing. Yeah. Unstoppable TV, manners and respect, you know. Yeah, man, peace and love, family. Everyone there in the chat room, manners and respect, give thanks to the item presence. Yeah, it look away because, I don't know, the police, you know, I don't know, because something like this, with such an allegation, would have to go to court. Would have to go to court. What is it that all right, she plead guilty for certain offenses. Right, she plead guilty for those. Zane, she not telling a lie. She said, all right, yeah, I was guilty because I did a cuss some bad word and me did guilty when I say in a disorderly conduct. Yeah, me guilty for them something there. Me not lie. But the police officer cut off my locks. The police officer cut off my locks. Why on earth I am going to in a jail cell? When would I get scissors from to cut out my locks? Now imagine me have my locks them on my head. And me know say me couldn't pop out one of my locks them. Me couldn't do that. Me could have never do that. Could have never. Zane? Something I know. Something I add up. Something I sound straight. Something I sound straight. Is it them I try to play it down that alright, it don't go to the Supreme Court and it become a bigger spectacle than what it is because it's been going on since last year. Coming until what they are saying now. Zane, and is not a favorable result because there's a lot of skepticism around the whole thing. Some truth not talk. Zane, some truth not talk. Why the police haven't brought up and say anything? No, all right, you take forensic for test for say boy, all right. Yeah, we're gonna find out if her ear did cut. Why all right, why you need forensic? Why you look for? You look for the officer DNA pan her ear? Because you clearly say majority of the time nothing like that not really gonna come up. So why the sense running a DNA or doing a forensic on it anyway when you know say with the ear thing it not really gonna work out? See? And the police officer could easily have on her gloves. Could easily have on her gloves because if she decide to go do something like that, she go put on gloves, she not just go, you see me I say? She go put on gloves because if she have her scissors and thing, probably, you know, you have them, what you call it? You have them first aid kit. Zane, you have them first aid kit where you have your band-aid and you have your plaster and you have your scissors and all of them things there. Probably I could have one of them things that the officer use. Because that's what the young lady say, you know, say the officer cut out her ear, you know. And on me, I make up this thing, you know, and what the daughter say. So why so much people would have come out and support the daughter? Zane, I support her because of this injustice. Why? And then it turned out now that them rule it that say, boy, nothing like that. It was all a lie. It was, you know, she make up and fabricate everything. No, can that really be true? Nothing is impossible. But can that be true? Because that's what them expressed right there a while ago. We'll take some call on this thing here. Yes, my people, so the number is tag up at the top of the chat room, yes, sir. I could hear your views, your thoughts tonight on this thing. See? Because something that sound right. What wanna feel say missing from Wagwan? Who is telling the lie here? What Wagwan? What the item thoughts? And I alone there for a reason, you know, the item can call me upon the WhatsApp, the number there at the top of the screen, family. See? Let me hear your views and thoughts tonight. Wow, unafraid to talk to me? A whole thing I type in the thing you say in the chat room, you know. Yeah, we'll take some call upon that topic here tonight, man. Cause something not sound right, and you know, if no professional who the in the law field. Yeah, would I love to hear the item thoughts upon this. So let's say I know. Anyone in general, you know what I mean? The line free. Free like the birds in the bee. Yeah, man, mindset, you know, so. Alright, it look like me have to go pack up my thing and lock off your live and go about my business car. It look like I'm here alone for do the talking tonight. Yeah, man, we're there upon the WhatsApp. Alright, make we bring up the WhatsApp number. Yeah, we're there upon the WhatsApp family because, I don't know, you going to do DNA. Or you going to do forensic pan here. What you going to prove is, boy, is the officer here or is Nzinga here? What am I trying for? What am I trying for? Establish. Blessed love.
Hey, greetings, Ras. Wagwan.
Wagwan, my sister. Everything great?
This is a live, right?
Yeah, man. We're live, man. We're live.
Oh, cool. Yeah, man. Greetings. Okay, so Levi.
Rastafari.
Aye. So this is what I want to say. Here's a young lady, right? And she was brought into custody, right, by the police. We didn't know anything about the video until a few days ago, right?
Yeah.
Based on what I saw on the video, they didn't show the video in its entirety, right? They only show when they brought her in and she was upset and she was yelling and she was cursing and whatever, right? But they didn't show like what happened prior to that to cause her to get so upset, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one issue for me. My other issue is also based on what Paula is saying. She's saying that when she was brought in front of the judge, remember, this is her first time offense,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, man.
So she pleaded guilty. She didn't even have a lawyer to represent her. Why would the judge allow her to plead guilty? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without having a representation. I don't know how they do things here in Jamaica, but I just find that kind of weird, right? So she pleaded guilty for the disordered conduct and for the disaster, for not wearing a mask, right? And I think for something else, right?
Yeah, for abusive language.
Right. So basically what she's saying there is that, okay, I'm not denying that I was upset and I was yelling, blah, blah, blah. Right?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so instead of giving her bail, I think they said that she had to pay a fee
$6,000
of about maybe $6,000 or $10,000, right?
Yeah, around about that, yeah.
Yeah. So they basically brought her back. They brought her from the court to the lockup, right? And I guess when her mom heard about it and came to pay, she didn't have enough money, so she had to go. This is based on what, she had to go back home. And then, so basically, Nzinga ended up staying in the lockup for about 4 days. Okay?
Yeah. 4
days this young lady stayed in the lockup for, right? Are you telling me that while she was in the lockup for 4 days, no one checked on her? No one checked on her state of mind? No, you see what I'm saying? No one knew. How did she eat? Because you remember one point she said, because she was so stressed, her period came down on her, right? And she asked for some sanitary, and they told her they don't have that there, or something like that, right? So she wasn't giving any sanitary for that.
Wow.
Right. So basically, my point is her human rights was violated. Right. So you have a young female in custody for 4 days, and you don't know her well-being. You don't know what's taking place for her. Right. And then you're going to use the statement from inmates. I think one of them was charged for murder or attempted murder or something like that. Right. To judge this young lady, something is off. Something is really, really off.
Yeah, man, something really off, big time, because...
And then you're going to say, oh, yeah, we got statement from friends, and how do we know these people are not lying? You get what I'm saying? Based on what Paula is saying, she's saying that her statements that she gave, it's not...
it's inconsistent.
It's showing inconsistency, right?
Yeah.
So basically they're saying that, okay, she's lying here, she's lying there. So because of that, we're not gonna find this the police person
We're not give her
responsible.
the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, she picked out her locks or she plucked out of her locks. You didn't see her do it, right? But hearsay.
Mm-hmm.
And I have locks, okay? Sometimes even when I go to get my hair done, which I don't do on a regular basis, right? And I go and the lady, when she's, grooming it, she has to actually, like to break it apart, right? And it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts immensely. See, so they should have come with something else.
May I tell her?
You get me? They should have come with something else, but not. You can't tell people say, "Oh, she pick out or she pluck out her hair out her scalp." It's not like it's false hair. It's not like it's fake locks that most of these girls are wearing nowadays. Right? And even if you didn't have locks, and you had natural hair, just the fact that, you know what I mean, what I'm saying, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But I feel like, she wouldn't have got a chance with the state anyways, and they took forever to investigate this whole situation. Remember when we were asking for some information and we couldn't get it? Because I was at the protest. I was at the one in Alpha Tree. I was at the one in Clarendon. You get me? Right?
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. And I'm hoping that she will get some justice in the civil court. So
yeah,
I don't know. Do you want to ask me any question? I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
Well, it does look a weird because I don't know how you are going, how you are going to do forensic on an ear where if you're not testing it for that individual person, what is it? Why are you testing it? That is another thing.
Yeah, because I think I heard something about testing it to see if it was real locks or if it was weave or it was fake locks. You know what I mean? I think I heard something like that. Right. And then the next thing that really ticks me off is Paula is saying, she's basically saying what the media is saying. They're belittling her. She needs examination, psychiatric. Like, how dare you? Like, you're giving the public this, like you're telling the public to have a negative, feeling about this young Christian.
Yeah.
Like, that is so wrong.
Yeah.
You're already, putting negative ideas out there against her. I mean, people see her yelling and stuff like that, but they don't know her. I met her. She's a sweetheart. You know what I mean? And there's times when people get upset, and if she says police pepper spray her, right? Mm-hmm. I would be upset. Anybody would be upset, right? And I mean, come on, and I'm going like say Jamaican police is the most saint police, and they're nice and everything. Everybody knows that's nonsense.
Then play down everything the data bring forward to the table. That is what I've seen. You know what I mean? And makes you look ridiculous, and the media is very
media assassination. They do that all the time against people out here in Jamaica. They do that. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it, so them can't come tell me nothing to convince me. You know what I mean? So, hey, that's where I'm at with it. I don't believe them. I don't.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Well, give thanks, my sister. You know what I mean? Give thanks
every time. Big up yourself, I just start, and give thanks for, doing the good work that you're doing, and,
give thanks.
It's always a pleasure just listening to the scene. Big up thyself.
Yeah, man. More love and strength. Rastafari. Give thanks. Yes, sir. Yeah, the thing, I don't know. The thing look weird. We're there. We are take calls. Rastafari.
Yes, brother. Greetings.
Greetings, family.
Yes, King.
Yes, Farah.
They are taking the program at this side. Forget a little short on the program,
Yeah, man. What you feel say go on? You hear everything so far. What are your thoughts, pan?
Well, my observation from the whole scenarios is that this DPP lady I say this data get picked up from the 29th of June. See? And she by the 22nd of July, she pop out every strand of locks are in her head. And that the inmates them when they're inside CR. So the thing about it is we want to know how them inmates themselves set up that them could assist she directly or do something like that and then make an alarm in the first place.
Them not say Natty, what that you do? What that you do?
Eh?
I said them not even make a shout for say Natty, what that you do?
Yes, them don't make an alarm, not even to the officers or anybody for say this daughter around here I be a certain way, no come check for her,
She get mad.
If I want to she pop out, if she pop out her locks, why she couldn't tie it up then and put it around her neck and try hang herself or do something more suicidal? Because if she can't sit down and pop out the whole of her locks, that means she could have do something else to harm herself within custody. Now the next thing where puzzle me is that on the son operating her upon the road because of her behavior. See? But look at the state that only carry her in the cell. Police drape her in the back of her clothes and look how them bring her in, no handcuff, no nothing. Look how she arrive inside of the station.
Madness.
You don't hear an argument from the taxi man where she said she in the taxi for confirm her statement. You don't hear nothing from the baby and the lady waiting at the taxi for confirm what she's saying, if it is true. Right? Now, whether or not she's behaving in a way inside the station, it down to the police them and the way them carry her in there, because she shouldn't be taken into the station without being handcuffed if you arrest her. She's supposed to be in a position where you process her. The fact that she was found with a phone in her cell shows that she wasn't even properly processed. She wasn't even properly processed more than they must do what they want to do with her and no say, you understand? We're going to put her in our cell, And from being the way she is, this is why they never give her a sanitary either when she's up on her monthly thing. Because of that. And why is it have to take them this long for come and tell people that she cut her ear? Because to delay justice is to deny it, To delay justice is to deny it. Who's to say these people, this girl where they in a lot they were charged for murder or whatever them charge her, if I never get a plea bargain for make a statement for lies so them can't let go she. Who's to say? What about the other people them that was inside the car we get pepper spray? Oh, nobody not here for them statement to see if what this data has say it credible. And that the judge have her in front of her and that the judge have a liquor, whether call her our minor or adult in front of him, do not have the capacity for know.
It look like the judge not overstand his responsibility as a judge. You know what I mean? I saw it would appear.
Within the whole process of the thing, in violate our human right. Within the whole process of the thing.
Yeah.
In violate our human right. You understand? Because did him ask her if she understand the gravity of the situation, or if she wanted to be postponed so them can get her a legal aid lawyer for representation. The fact that she even admit to disorderly behavior. Him could have given her a community service as a little girl, as a little empress who study nursery for come help out her own society. We are mind from now continue even in the field.
But what
She
we
come work your system where I don't press her.
what we
You
have
know
to
what I mean?
what we have to understand also too, you know. It looked like when she go to the court, then this wasn't when she go to the court, her ear probably didn't get cut at the time, you know. Zane, because she get charged and fined at the court and then bring back to the police station, and then that is when the ear cutting go on.
Yes.
Which is a total different incident now altogether inside of the police station. Now
Definitely.
The Virgin raised a question with the commissioner there, ask him about him a talk about camera in the cells them and in the police facility. Why them something they never did there before? You see me I say? Why these things are not in place before? Why? Because them no want them themselves go on with probably illegal activity inside of the station. So them no want them thing they get caught on camera and ones who forget pull up. You see me I say? So ones are go fight against camera and advanced technology now. In the space and time where we because he talk about body cam and all of them thing there. I know one artist named Bigger Tan sing one song long time, technological time for fight crime. Zane them for implement these things.
And the way they put out our behavior to inside of the station was to disregard our credibility and the statement what she gave.
That is.
And why one of her asked her 4 times about the same incident. What was it looking for her to say? That Uno can say, our story is, so Uno could have turned around now and say, our story is contradicting ourselves. Because they keep prompting the witness to make that mistake. So what are you covering? Why is it you ask her 4 different times about the same thing if you're not hiding something? Why would you want a witness to repeatedly tell you the same thing over and over and over? You ain't going to get it in the right content all the time, but you will get it 75% the right. We are 85%. You understand? Because none of you assessed her mindset. You know, mind you, it reported on the station that she pop out her locks. It shows that she have a mental problem if that is the case. Was this reported to her mother when she come to the station that you write on a piece of paper and tell the mother, say, this is what happened to your daughter inside the station. We as the officers of the station do believe that she need a psychiatric evaluation if that's the... Did them give these recommendations? They did not. They did not. So why what you coming and saying no is not relevant? It is erroneous. It is a fabricated story put together to come out for come say this against people. So but my thing is that if these people can tamper and undermine human rights and integrity, especially Rasta in Jamaica before a politician, you know. The first party we formed in Jamaica is 1929 by Marcus Garvey. Rasta in Jamaica before politician. I want to kill you out. You know, the Coral Garden incident. I want to trim Rasta. I want to do everything to Rasta. And in the millennium, you know, I want to do the same thing and then turn around and deny it.
Under the same political government also. That is
political government
running today, you know what I mean? So
see, as if Uncle Bob Marley alone represent Jamaica as Rasta. So him get a leeway and feed me him get a leeway, but the rest I carry the locks and I serve the emperor. No have that privilege. It cannot work, brother. How is it? This inmate telling her these things, but on the day when the mother come and pick up her daughter, Uno did not make no recommendation that the daughter must be taken to a psychiatric evaluation because she pop out her locks. But now this come to the public. This what about pepper in the ear? Where was the inmate them placed in a cell that them can see she pop out fair locks and them do not call
Right,
to
yes,
none
sir.
of the officers?
Yeah, right.
Them story not add up.
Yeah,
Them
right,
story
yes,
not
sir.
add up. And we
Right,
ask
yes,
for
sir.
delay justice is to deny it. And when you delay justice, so you can pin these things together, pin things together to fabricate on the information. So when you put it out, on the release our behavior in the station so that the people, their mind can say, wait, this that here statement not credible, but look how she behaving in the station. Oh,
Yeah, so straight away is a character.
The policewoman should not the way she go on. No, sir. Like she tell upon the policewoman because that is the message that them send out to the brain.
Yeah, straight away is a character assassination. That's a Zane, while the media would have pushed out that. You can't say it's all a planting because the media push it out straight away as the ruling are going to take place. You see me I say? So we can say is a real planting and is all to
From
character
you,
assassinate the young.
negative side of art, they know the ruling we are going to come because that for sure said we not give you no justice with this type of behavior in a station.
Right. That is it. You know what I mean? Character assassinator from early. The people their mind swing towards, you know what I mean? Them people who will make the decision. But give thanks.
As the police act wrong in law according to procedure, you arrest her on the road. Did you put her in handcuff and bring her to the station? Why you have to end up a draper at the back of her clothes in the station when you're not supposed to have your hand on her inside of the station as a female? Because she's in the station and I need phone care. So how is it? You have to drape her up like that and push her over which part she there? Those things are abuse of power.
Yeah, man. Reality.
Those things are abuse of power. And the fact that you don't ever process her the right and proper way, it only go back and end up with a cell with her where she have her phone. Only take it and then destroy her property. Abuse of power again. Because you have failed to conduct your job in a professional way by maladministration because the intention was already set out to degrade this child.
Most natural.
You understand?
Most natural.
So you cook up some information on our INDECOM, put it in front of the DPP, and say, read this to the public. We're going to release that tape here. And put doubt for our credibility to the public.
Yes.
Those things are wickedness.
Yeah, man. Wickedness, man. When I say, man, we are saying wickedness, you know. Yeah, clear wickedness, my general. Yeah, but give thanks, Bobo, for the call. You know what I mean? We want to give some other more people some chance, you know.
Rasta must stop, man. We must get justification, brother, because a long time now we are suffer.
So let's see, I know.
Rasta for walk and free everywhere on the earth when politicians or police are when the boys see with them for the snow, so them hold them ground.
Naturally.
Zila.
Rastafari. Yes, I. Yeah, man, reality, because, you know, them people are not easy. You know, fabricate up everything it look like that, so. You see me, I say, release a little video where I go look like, say, yeah, that little daughter, yeah, she rolled, you know, so we can't give her the benefit of the doubt, you know, because look how she behave. You see me, I say, straight away our character, they so them assassinate. You see me I say? So cast doubt in the public minds about her. You see it? Yeah, man, and take away, because straight away, you know, you're not born to cut in the locks again, you know. You're not hearing nothing about no cutting locks again. You know. What you hear about is the disorderly conduct and the abusive language. That is what you hear about. That is what you hear about. Anyway, we're there. We are take calls. We have 20 more minutes in the building. And yeah, make we hear your views and thoughts upon what go on. We're there upon the WhatsApp, the number tag, or the number there on the screen anyway. See, there them can link me upon the WhatsApp. Let me know what they are them I say because it not look good. Zane, where you say they are wicked. Yeah, wickedness are going on, man. Wickedness, too much wickedness are going on in the earth, and we see them people, them love it, you know. Them love it. Them do anything for the wickedness. You see it? And yo, this don't look right. It just don't look right, you know. Some things is just not adding up. It just don't look right. Maybe earphone or thoughts, the number up on the screen, WhatsApp, call in. We have 20 more minutes in the building. I think we have about 25 minutes left in the building. I make we hear the item views and thoughts. Zane, she was standing up for herself, of course. You see me, I say, anyone who that stand up for themselves if you get treated certain way. You see it? Yeah, man, if I get pepper spray and all of them something there, yeah, of course, you got, yeah, you know, I got to just take that, so, you know, especially when you know, say, boy, but through them are police, and because them are police, them feel that them themselves is above the law, so them can't deal with you anyhow, and that is just it. You know what I mean? Them can assault you. And that is it. And them get away with it. Because what them carry a gun and them carry a badge and them in a suit. We said them legal to do these things. So they think. You see me? Because of the same civilian and citizen of the country pay for them wages every judgment ball month, every month. A taxpayers' money pay them. Them no know say them work for judgment ball the people. And I can go on like say them work, them a work for themselves. Then when the people put money in for them pocket, all when them still a rip off the people them day by day. And the people them still, them taxpayers' money pay them every month. And them have no respect or regard. Them people, yeah. Blessed love, family.
Blessed love, all Rastafari, bless and greetings, you know.
Greetings, my lord.
Yeah, honey, I showed for America, you know, and, you know, them people, they are people when I know for yard now, and I got been with them, you know.
Yes, my king.
Nzinga.
Yeah, man.
But Nzinga and in father and the mother, so you cannot squeeze it away, you know.
Mm. Talk to me, man.
General Rastafari, so I say I total injustice on everything because when you check out it, I have to really wonder, say, boy, one yard of Jamaica.
It's serious.
You know, cause yeah, man, because people will know good, you know, man. And I know, so boy, them people, they are genuine people, and no one will relax, even when time a youth where I come here, when them come here. You ever look up on your face?
Mm-hmm.
You come and say, boy, that torture about you, man, because them face been up on them and cry about you, someone for holding locks and put about with their hand, with their own strength.
For real, you need more for have locks.
All right. Now that matter about because you have to locks once, even just comb in a year alone is kind of, you know, pressure in a way.
True. So how could someone pull out them locks? That's what they say.
And that may I say, and you don't see no physical evidence.
Them say them forensic evidence bring it up what inconclusive. That are the word them use.
No, you go now. You see, our society with them more use certain rules to kind of benefit them, you know, man.
Mm.
And you look at it again, you know, you go have police and investigate police, where crime police commit. What can I just say about get out of that?
None.
So when you check out he come and say, boy, the whole entire system don't want to abolish and come with something new. For the constitution come right up.
I saw it. Look, everything needs to change. Them say them are bringing new laws and all these things regarding crime.
To benefit who? The new law benefit who? It saves the people them for a long time.
Well, I don't know. They must probably start consider the people who pay them wage every month, which is the public. Or the public put them there. Which part them they know, you know?
But they don't care. We remind the man. People when you elect them in a man, them only represented them because the people of the government of Jamaica, or any country, And we should know the action of the people them who they elect. They don't come to the people them pan advise and say, boy, this is what is what. All right, look on the deal with them make with China. Nobody don't know what it's all about, But it's still, and the people they want to be fighting on the country, And the people of the country don't know the result. From Porsche go down there, and right now Andrew Willis, you click over to Andrew Willis and you go to know. Nobody don't know what it's all about.
Them are run them business.
So when you see them go make a new law,
Them are run them business, man. Them scamming.
That's the right word for me. That's the right word one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad still how it turned out because I don't see how the daughter would have want for us cut out for her own locks out her ear like that for for what she will gain from that? Me not get it.
All right. But even the lawyer make a talk to I say for real. She called lawyer that's one time she even I sat to prepare the victim for the result of what the rules say.
Mm-hmm.
That because of previous experience from the same people when they call police against the traditional Rasta. From Cowell Garden come right up. You know what I say?
Mm-hmm. We don't see that I see him government and them said one today. Yeah, them.
So even come straight forward to when they must say boy that man the way I say boy him out to kill Rasta or big God for blind him if he not kill out all Rasta before he go off him grave. That I found my prime minister there. And he did blind before he go in grave and Rasta still there see him way.
Said we. Said we.
So people know the history and I said government, so life is a school, and all who learn why they now go move forward and now graduate, just nice same position all the while.
What you think of the solution to all of this work going on?
As we said just before, abolish the constitution and get some new people in authority because the same thing, change the law, it don't reflect the benefit of people uptown. You get the people down on talking a law.
You think a new government would make a difference?
No. If a new government would have, in my views, because we are human beings, we could all be wrong. No PMP, no Labour, right? Because the same set of people will just move from, like they just cross from one party to another party. And if you think about now, too much victimization from the same two set of people, like one people them work for Jamaica, PMP victimize Labour right victimize PMP, and I want Jamaica.
True. Serious thing.
So, family, I don't know what if make Jamaica come straight forward that we can have people, good, honest, and genuine people that will deliver justice for people who deserve it, Yeah,
man, Bobo Shaba. Yeah, Selassie, yeah, look how we are, and it look like not change forward still.
First of all, no, you look at man, Rasta are the most rated ones outside of Jamaica, Rasta, Bob Marley. And Bob Marley having locks. So if Bob Marley didn't have no locks now, I represent Jamaica with all. What go on? No politician recognize that outside of Jamaica like Rasta,
True.
No politician, almost when you see board one outside the traditional Rasta a certain amount of recognition outside the yard.
Yeah, I tell you, them if you know them history and remember, where them a come from,
Now that I think about it, no?
Yeah, man. Because, I don't know. Then again, the system now go fight against itself there because if them make a case against the police, that is them going against themselves right there.
Naturally.
I don't see them going to do that for Rasta anyway. Probably if it was someone else, but I don't see them do it for Rasta.
Uptown,
It's a cherry garden.
Yeah. Like, if you do it right now and do it was a precedent for poor people who are Rasta, and you find out, boy, majority of people who are Rasta them poor. And you know what I say?
My lord.
I know you have some well-rich Rasta still, rich,
Yeah,
but
man,
majority are the traditional Rasta, And mostly hand-to-mouth thing,
True.
I live by feet,
True. Yes, my king.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, well...
Yeah, man, so yes, man, Nzinga and our family, man, Ras Moses, man, and daughter good as man, me actually say, ones and I got Scott Park, which I'm being given, and which part I come from, Jamaica. And there's $100 people on taxi and richest part of them living, so. And I reach out, I know, so boy, total injustice, and I now supporting either for love nor money, because I could happen to anyone as a Rasta.
True, truly.
Reality,
my brethren. Yeah.
I think about it, for the ones that realize what going on, man. This incident it may affect Rasta in our way, but it is a thing where like this, when I say something like this outside the church and we affect other people outside the church and Rasta. So we not really give a strength to the church and Rasta in this occasion now. Them time will come and all who are going to say, boy, I some rejoice over. And I know say boy the dark so it's just before dawn,
Yeah. And I want to know what the judgment, so. Yeah, make we see how it go.
And far, never been get tried for man many moons ago to know and really nah, and just like the sun shining, rise and shine and rise and shine,
World without end, man.
Yes, Rasta.
Yes, I.
So
give thanks, sire. Yeah, give thanks, Once them we are contribute. We have how much? We have about 9 minutes left on the platform. Zane, the line free, so there them want to get in any quick. We have 9 minutes. You see me? We are reason upon this thing till the next 9 minutes, and then yeah, we are gonna seal up. Zane. So what the item, because this thing, it does a whole per hole in it, a whole per hole, yeah, it not add up. It's not adding up, and I don't know how them could have come even upon national TV and even upon the world space and put out these things. It does, it does it does show them up. It does show up, show them up in a different light still, cause no man, that doesn't make no sense whatsoever. What them said they saw, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, man. So, I don't know. Them try to get the public on their side because, just in case there's you call it now, a upstar, at the public now against the decision what they make. They make sure say, them already have the people them mind away where, I thought she did behave, I thought she go on. Is it? Yeah, so Them people are terrible, man. Terrible set of people, I mean, yeah. Jamaica is not an easy place. Jamaica is not an easy place, but you know, the people I'm still, you know, the people no want, you know, stand up for their right. You know what I mean? And this daughter, yeah, she was someone who was stand up for her right, and because she has stand up for her right, them crucify her. You see me? Them crucify her. When Shaba come to the UK, who is this? Who is this? There I can call back, you know. Blessed love family.
Hail.
Rastafari.
Why you say Rasta, man?
I give thanks to life, you know, all the man.
They are listening to your commentary, yeah?
Give thanks.
Yeah, man. So, I want to reason upon the topic, see?
Yeah, man.
So, basically, what many of the vloggers them, and I'm listening to your commentary, I think the main thing that you guys are missing is the letter of the law, yeah? When it comes on to the criminal aspect of the case. You see? The letter of the law is where the DPP have to go by. Yeah? Because it was a criminal investigation into if the policewoman cut her hair, and in order to bring that before the court, there has to be some amount of credibility on the part of the complaint. Understand that?
Yeah, I hear what you say, but that shouldn't have nothing to do with if all right, if you kill that person that over there, sir, and we know say you kill the person over here, sir, and then people here say, boy, yeah, you do that, you know. But the people who I tell say them kill the people, don't know, them never did it, them never see it. You see me, I say?
Yeah, but you will go on out if you kill a person over there, so that analogy there wouldn't be parallel to this. Because if you kill a person over there, so, you know, based on the evidence then we have to present, and based on the witness then, and based on the person where them are accused of killing the person. You understand what I say?
Yeah, so why she need the benefit of the doubt based on her charges?
Because she bring the claim.
Yeah, but the police, said the police is guilty. Said the police is guilty for what she accused the police of. That have to be taken into account, you know, because that is why it was going to court, you know. Not because of the disorderly conduct or the abusive language, you know.
No, but watch this now. We are talking about the DPP ruling, right?
Yeah.
That is what we are talking about, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is we have to understand the DPP ruling. She have to go by the letter of the law. One, she have to bring a case in front of the court where the complaint is credible.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question to you is, do you find Nzinga account of the events then will lead up to all of this? Do you find all her accounts then credible?
I don't see why she have any reason for lie.
All right, so first thing, if you look on the video with she at the police station, right after them arrest her, she said the policeman pepper spray her. There was no sign of any duress on her to say that the policeman pepper sprayed her. So you have to look on all them thing there. If you look back on the video, her eye no red, she not rub her eye, nothing like that. So there's one cause where you need the credibility. So secondly,
no, but that video there, you know, is just what them want to show we, you know. We don't know what happened before.
You can't say that.
No, of course, because we don't know what happened before.
But listen what she is saying in the video. You know, you have to go by what them are saying.
No, me hear everything what she said.
Right, so that video was when after she got arrested for disorderly conduct.
Right.
So you look up on the video now and tell me now, as a unbiased person, if you saw any sign of duress for somebody that has been pepper sprayed in a vehicle. If they get pepper sprayed in a vehicle, brother, yeah, go and you may get pepper spray already. I mean, I tell you, it's not a thing where you just, you know, boom, you get pepper spray or nothing. You understand? Secondly,
so where I say is a must that when you get pepper spray, you must see it on your clothes. That's the narrative where I say.
I never said. Have you ever been pepper sprayed?
Yeah, man.
And when you get pepper spray, what?
Yeah, you know, burn your man and thing, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you rub your eye them on him something.
Yeah.
And it takes hours to wear off, don't it?
No, not really. I don't think so. I don't think it takes hours.
Yeah, man, it takes hours to wear off, man. It takes hours to wear off. You don't just wear off, so you have to wash your face, you have to throw water on your face and everything. Plus, remember saying, you know, another regular little one them the woman them use on them. You understand me? I say, I the one where the police them use it more toxic. And so are more potent than the regular little one them. So she does show signs of duress. So based on that, don't look on when I deal with what if and assumption.
No, we are dealing with factual, right? Because she says she plead guilty for the disorderly conduct.
You can't say you deal with factuality when he say she say case or she say case.
But no, the DDP, not he say she say.
The DPP.
What them want name? Them say.
The DPP, even our lawyer.
Right.
Our lawyer say was not surprised with the outcome. Right? Why was not surprised with the outcome? Secondly, look on this again now. Why the lawyer never get a private investigator to run an investigation simultaneously with the DPP and INDECOM? Them thing have to take into consideration. You know? So we can always of course, this should pop out here. I mean, should pop out here. But can you prove that? So the police cut her here without, beyond a reasonable doubt. Can you prove that? Is it possible for her to pull out her here? Is it possible?
No, man. You know, that's not possible.
It's possible, man.
Vegas.
It's possible.
That's not possible.
Brother, it's possible. I mean, I say people pull out them here, man. You look at you to my group and say pull out them here, man. I'm a mental.
Vegas, me see my youth, them ear. I get comb, them mother comb them ear. And boy, me I tell you, say, me feel vexed more wild when me see them, the amount of noise where them I make and that I just comb in their ear.
Yeah, but you don't, you and me don't know the texture of her hair. You don't know if her hair was badly damaged. We don't know them things. But
me have locks. Me have locks, you know.
We don't do no, yeah, but your ear might not be damaged. You don't know some. I must say, no. People here drop out and put a bleach and everything and cream and whatever.
But she not do none of them something. They are ear natural.
Bleach or cream, but remember, say people different things where people put in them here can cause hair damage. And there's a woman here drop out every day, man.
Right.
Understand what I say?
But she is a Rasta. She's not doing them something.
We can't without a reasonable doubt say she never put out her hair. Whether we want, we are go with yo. It can't happen. But it's a possibility. Is there
so
a possibility?
where I say
1% possibility.
Yeah, defend the police. So the police never do.
The police. Me reason with you on a rational level, on a logical level.
Yeah, me ask you a question.
The letter of the law. No, me not defend nobody in the police or whatever. What I'm saying to you.
So
is,
see nothing wrong. You know see nothing wrong. Yeah, so with the whole case.
Me see whole heap of thing wrong with the investigation. First thing, the police woman going to go sweep up her ear and make somebody come take up the ear. She should have lagged that. That's a lag. Picture and everything that's supposed to take up the ear and the cell and all them things. You understand what I say? So that right that's upon the police them that a malpractice right that's
Incompetency.
So that, yeah, 100%. You see me say she have a clot and she tie her head. Wrong again. Because if she can't have a clot to tie her ear, she could have hung herself.
True.
If I were them, I say she have mental issues. You understand what I say?
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying to you, we are talking about the letter of the law. Based on the inconsistencies in a Nzinga story, them. That means saying that she gave different account, different. When them investigate, when them interview her, first, second, third, fourth time, she get INDECOM a different story. Such. Her lawyer should have make sure say she not go and give so much different account of the situation. Him should have step in and should have be present when she give them thing there, and if she find that there is inconsistency, stop the interview. You have to understand them thing, Rasta. We can't. Remember, say we emotional about the whole thing. I say, yeah,
no, I know emotional about the whole thing. Them that
no, me
way
attack society at large and society at large. You see me I say? Because we know say police trim Rasta before, and yeah, that's true. We know say, you understand, Rasta go through enough persecution by what we call quote unquote Babylon. We know them thing there. But and in this situation, bro, any lawyer will tell you, and even that's why they have to go to civil court now. You see? Because civil court now the police woman will have to face
appear.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? I say, but for the DPP, go say, yo, she go charge the police woman, fire the police woman, whatever. I say the police woman can turn around and sue the DP, sue the government with the taxpayers' their money and say, yo, CC lie the girl that tell, blah, blah, blah. We can't rule out everything because there are inconsistencies in their story. Any logical person will see that there are inconsistencies in their story. 100%. No taxi man. Where the taxi man? Where the baby will get sprayed in the car? None of them things that they investigate. Remember, say we have more than one body we investigate it, and what we don't have. We don't have a private investigator from fair parts or even fair law.
Remember, say Jamaica this, you know. Remember, say enough foreign we are talking about, you know.
It's a high profile case, brother.
A Jamaica we are talking about, you know, where something happening in a mere pen.
The attorney not good. Me I tell you that. I'm not to do with that, brother. I'm going to get a private investigator put on the case. Then the woman from the PMP and all them people that said they put up money and all them something, brother. To deal with law and something. Them should get a private investigator. Then would I hear from somebody independent of any form of government body. That are the logic.
So there are no injustice in none of this then?
I see all kind of inconsistencies and enough things about the case, but I mean, we don't tell you that already. You understand me I say? How the DPP are going to bring something in front of the court when the same scientific report are going to come in at the court. They're going to say, okay, scientific report say the ear where them test is not Nzinga ear where she hand over to them. Whether, even for them plant it, the ear where them scientifically test, they're going to bring that in a court. They're going to say, oh, this ear don't match the ear where them finding at the vent. Did you look at the report? Did you look at the case file?
Yeah, but even the forensic, the forensic.
Listen, to be honest. You look at the case file?
Yeah, man, I look upon the thing, man. I wouldn't go come out yes and just express myself.
Look at the case file. You don't understand what I say. The scientific report states what? So the ear when them get from Nzinga, the sample does not match a real ear. That them saying. So let's say I lie them at them, fabricate the real thing. That will come in a court. So there is no way you can go charge the police woman and say she. And next thing, them find the ear. Them find Nzinga ear sample in the event. Nzinga say in the bathroom, then cut her ear. You think say, whoever go to court now go say, find it in the event. INDECOM an independent body. Find it in the event. Remember say, it's not even like the police woman and Raven. Remember say, INDECOM supposed to be quote unquote
independent.
Against injustice.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I say?
Yeah, man.
So if INDECOM, we're supposed to investigate the police. Remember say, whether we agree or disagree, say INDECOM is fair, whatever, or them old police, whatever. But them send police to prison, so them have some form of credibility in the system.
Right, but why if them prejudice against Rasta?
That could be the case, but we can't why if in the court, brother.
But I know why if, you know, but that is how it appears right now. That it look like some bias.
If them brother, remember say them take picture of the ear in the event and all them something there. So them have to present them in the court. The DPP cannot overrule them thing there. Because she bring charges against the police. And that's how we did. The criminal part of it cannot be proven without a reasonable doubt. That's the whole thing. Because no matter what you want to say, people will still have a shadow of. If you have a shadow of doubt, bro, you have to 100% sure before you send the person to prison. Don't it?
Yeah, man. Reality that.
Okay. So that means what? What that means, you can't bring it before the court.
No man, them not want this case to go no further than where it is. That is what I'm saying.
No. The attorney, the man will take up the case. You see what I say? If they're this is something we have to understand, brother. Right? Because he's a man watch a program. See?
My Lord, give thanks.
This is something we have to understand. See? You have some people who jump ahead and jump the gun and run from something where them see I catch steam.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I say?
Mm-hmm.
And they are not the right person for the job, brother.
True.
Because them going there and them are dealing with what? Politics, bro. That you have to understand, you know. You see, when the whole thing become a political situation, and them play politics, both sides play politics. The woman where the PMP woman were investigating Nzinga, what we call, what they did when they interview Nzinga the first time. The attorney, all of them, look how long this case is going. Them don't give no update. Them don't, you know, see no form of pressure upon the investigator, the investigation.
Nothing.
Right? Nothing, bro. So what them do? Then wait until the whole thing die down, basically. And then the DPP come and give fair information for whatever. See?
But in all fairness, still, you know, I pray in all fairness, you know, they were asking for certain information, you know, from well, the Rastafari community or the
Rastafari community.
The solicitor.
The
legal team.
We're in a modern age now. When tell me one update you get from the world matter. One press coverage.
Well, that's
press news.
Them not find it fit for I gonna make this thing blow out of proportion more than what it is.
You have to give update because so you want to tell me say the lawyer them handle the case. Them not know anything going on and the investigation. Them not checking. But them have to turn over the information to the lawyer, them and them something between them. Understand me I say? So press release. Yo, this is where we reach the case. This is what is going on with a scientific report.
Press conference.
Thing, at least people. Exactly. People are them do it all in America with cases, brother, because the public asks people. Another societies, them do it. I don't think so with that backward now in a social media era where everybody just silent on the whole thing until a verdict just come and you man accept this and go on. There are questions. There are questions we have to ask. Mr. Wolper inconsistency, Mr. Wolper malpractice in the report. Understand? Be from both sides. Not just from Nzinga side, from both sides. Because learn, we learn. So we see them thing as an opportunity to learn.
Well,
we don't make the same mistake again.
The biggest discrepancy what me see in all of this, I can't see how she would have popped out her ear, out her head. See? I cannot say that. And
but is it possible?
And it possible that the policewoman cut her for locks.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100% possible. And if possible, say somebody with them locks damaged can pull it out too.
No man, fear ear right there.
Yeah, right,
look like
man.
Fear
you
ear
don't
right.
know that, brother. Me and you are watch video and I watch picture and them something. We don't know that.
No man, no man. Listen, man.
No, you can't, Rasta. Yes, you're gonna lose me now. And if you talk to the king, if you talk to even Muta and everybody, them are gonna agree, say, yo, we can't just look on a video and say our locks them was not damaged. We don't know that, brother. We don't know that. Remember saying, no, we are dealing with witnesses. We say, yo, she said she cut off her ear. We are dealing with schoolmates and all them things. You have to take them into consideration. Is there one person in the whole investigation we say, oh, a lie. Me they see her this, boom, boom, bam, 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 and she cut her ear, and she pull out her ear, all them things. It's based on what she tell other people. Is there so much witness I come against it, it's hard to prove against somebody we're accused in a court.
And what if all of these witnesses have been coerced to go up against her?
It's possible. But based on her credibility, that we are looking at.
Well, the media done
her credibility.
The media done assassinate her when them release that video where the video they could have released how much months ago. This are from last year, but because the thing have come to the bump now, and them want to sway the public mind.
Them release it. Them release it after the verdict.
When people come to a full knowledge of what
but it don't got, no, but give credit where credit due, man. Let us be fair. The radio station, what name? Nation, what name? What the radio station they released it.
Yeah,
they
man.
Sitting on for a minute. But give people credit where credit due. We not agree with the system have against people ultimately, but remember, so them have this sitting on for a minute and then could have released it and then hold on to it and never leak it until the investigation was quote unquote completed. But may I show you one situation why Nzinga would have me in a doubt. Right? And me can argue all day if I hear can pull out or if I didn't cut her. She did something, right? In the march going with the UIC brother. She did something and I watched that carefully. Right? Just go back and watch that video. She said she was standing there and the policeman threatened to shoot her.
See?
If you go back and watch that video, they will share say, when I think you can ramp with me again, blah blah blah, and she did it, it's historical and all them in other instances. If you go back and watch how much cameras was around the whole thing that was going on right there in that little space, nobody came around pick up the police, say I'm going to shoot her. So is it possible that she fabricates stuff? It's possible. So we are dealing with credibility, brother. You can't tell the police, say, yo, I see you down the road and thumping him out. And next time, them interview me or interview you. It's a different story you tell them. Oh, I never down the road, me did overstay them. Oh, I never overstayed them. And you give them 4 different accounts. Then credibility comes into play. That's where that's with it, right? That's with it. The criminal aspect of the case. Credibility matters, bro. No other woman accept it, yes or no.
Yeah, me not say that no matter, but me just can't see why she would want to make up all these things. Me just can't see.
Why. Me and you cannot see why, because
so what make them more special than me and you? Them not have more sense than me and you.
Them are more special than me and you, but you have to go by the letter of the law. But it comes like the youth name, Ritical. Watch it, sir. The youth name Ritical. Right? Look at his case. Why them let him go?
What, them not have enough evidence?
Exactly. Because any man could have going on a taxi there or rent a car. The gun could have been there in the rent a car before he rent it. Secondly, the judge say, yo, there's not enough evidence for me. Tell the man I got prison. Why? Because there's not sufficient evidence. Meaning, possibly say there was no fingerprint. The police them do a bad job. They never did no fingerprint on the gun. You understand what I say? So what did the judge do? Free him. You understand?
So
it's not like that all the time. Youth and youth may get it. Yes, so I say, and them sending to prison. But just check the system, brother. The system designed to bring down or to hold down people and subjugate people and all them things there. But there are times when people go in front of the court, man, when them say I kill people, or them things there, and them have to let them go. Why? Insufficient evidence. That are the case right now, so we are dealing. So the police woman is a civilian outside our uniform, you know. So she deserves the same treatment, fair treatment, where Nzinga forget to.
Yeah, nobody now said, no one now says she not forget the fair treatment, you know.
In front of the court. If 5 or 6 people come up and I say, she tell me, say, as she cut it. Me see her when she pull it out, blah, 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 blah. All of them things are Rasta, man. Nzinga story them inconsistency in the stories. And the policeman never did arrest no man. The police where she has say arrest a man, you know. The man where she said thump the police down face, you know. There's no man, brother.
But you just say a while ago say the police have a series a thing where them come up as mishap. You see me I say so we see say the police either make mistake.
No, what I'm saying is based on her, the man where she said thump the police and face. That man is not in the system, has been charged, anything like that, or there's no evidence of that man thumping a policeman face and the police pepper spraying on the people. Within a modern time now, let's just what if, and could have and whatever. Let's go with your way of dealing with it. We could have seen in this area, people have video, people are crashing on it, people are going to video them. You understand what I'm saying? Then if a woman in a taxi and she gets pepper sprayed that baby, you know, things that we see that on social media and at night.
Not necessarily.
Or maybe fine her and PR. All right, not necessarily.
Yeah.
But it's possible, though.
Yeah.
Because we're in a social media era. One to the man who took the police and face, we're him there. One to the other people, and one to the taxi driver. You know, find it strange. So none of them people on the show. But the police report that none of these questions say happened.
So we are saying
but
all of that part there is a fabricated. Right. All of that part they fabricate.
Based on the report, and based on where we are seeing, she in the station right after she get arrested. And we not see no duress on her face. Just look, that is key in the investigation. We not deal with the DPP, we not deal with the corruption, we not deal with anything. Just look on her in the station. Go back and look on her in the station. You say you get pepper spray, no? And me get pepper spray. So go back and look at her and look at her eyes in the station. Just go back and look on it. You have to find inconsistency. And that are the problem.
Well,
that's the problem, brother.
People react to things differently. Everybody have different reaction to.
No. Nobody gets pepper spray, especially in our clothes, in our car, brother. I ain't show the rest, man. Come on, brother. Come on, bro. Me think we must can come to a general consensus.
No, man, you must see that, man. You must see that. Because this is a pepper spray we are talking about. We're not talking about.
That means that you will never get pepper spray then.
Yeah, but
if you ever said that means you have never. If you ever said that, brother, you have never gotten pepper.
Yeah, man, a spray we are talking about, a pepper spray. We're not talking about a water. Brother, some people are throw up on you, like.
Brother, pepper spray in a vehicle, inside of a vehicle with you in a vehicle. Come on, brother. Must show signs of duress, bro. No way you can go around it. No way. Go back and look on people with them pepper spray in a crowd. We have the man straight.
We say them wet up and soak. Them soak.
How would the blow out the general, man? So go back and look for it, brother. Go look for it, man. The water she don't throw on her face, man. So we are dealing with credibility again, bro. So maybe she have a better chance in the civil court. You see? And that's the way I look on.
Yeah, well.
This doesn't mean the end of the road. The civil court now, it's a civil case now. You see? But Nzinga have to hold some responsibility for the way how this played out. And her defense team. I don't think they do a good job of it. You see? But there are a lot of questions. With the police, how them angle the whole thing when she's in the jail. Let's say I chew them attack. Or if you go sweep up here and destroy it and whatever the groundsman come pick up here. No, that's a lag, bro. Oh, she have so much time. Oh, she get phone. Oh, she get phone in the jail. Then she get phone in the jail. She could have carry a knife and kill herself in the jail or kill people in the jail.
You see a lot of negligence with the police.
Bad. And that is what we not talk about, brother. Because we are get caught up in a, I lie them tell. And sometimes we as citizens, we have an opportunity to make our voice be heard, to let our voice be heard, and we don't do it because that, brother, negligence. Oh, she get a phone in the jail. Them police, they get not supposed to. They're supposed to be on suspension, bro. The lease. Phone. Oh, she end up with phone. That means that she wasn't properly searched. She could have hurt herself or hurt somebody in the jail if she house with somebody. And that you have to take away from this, you know. And this rings true. When a man like me go jail for one day, I see be a knife and something in the jail. It show you how the whole thing, how them complacent and how them a level of malpractice are going in the system. That if you understand.
Yeah,
how she get phone in the jail. Me think that the partner of the report will say the police where she said the police take her phone and mashed up. Me think say me not think the phone dropped from the police woman and those man. Me read the thing and come away with it. Me look on it and me say, okay, she and the police woman have problem in the jail. Because you see her more loud pan and she burn out everybody pan the thing. So you know say the police them are gonna be, hey girl, we are chat to her. So me think that the police woman take her phone and mashed up. That's my opinion. Can it stand in a court? No, it can't stand. I mean, I have no record of it. I think the police woman really mash up our phone for you.
All right.
Destruction of property. But that can't stand.
Yeah, we need evidence. That's the reality.
You know, deal with common sense. Exactly.
Evidence we need. We need evidence.
Thank you.
Is it.
Thank you, brother.
That is it. Yeah, we need evidence.
Not blame the all around, man. All around blame them. We can focus on one aspect. We have to realize that, the system mess up. Yeah, all the system they mess up. And you have to look on the part where they mess up. Where we can prove say they mess up. I feel them words I use against them, Oh, you no lad. When you put her here.
All right.
When you put her here.
Jamaica, them say Jamaica is a fastly developing island. See? Me say in America, video come out of police abuse woman, kick up woman and even sexually assaulting them. And them thing they come out pan video. Zine, you see them thing they pan video come out, leak out. Zine and police go to jail and pay fine and thing. Now, why Jamaica cannot do the same thing with freedom system that is there?
Well, first the way I understand say is a third world country and maybe them not have the technology not reach that stage yet. So me the Prime Minister talk about them have certain things in a jail now because them have be a computerized system. So maybe them not reach that yet. Them should have, you can imagine a big station out of Maple and them not have no camera in the station. I record anything. So you know the answer is a backward society in based on the areas them where them want to stay backward. Because it benefit maybe the corruption. It feeds the corruption.
Right. Because them probably get up to things that need investigation too. What them not want to get caught on camera.
Remember, so the Prime Minister promised body camera on the police and all, and I know that.
Your promise no come for to fool, man. You know, see, a fool, you know, see the man have police out there, no pay them and them have to march up and dog and thing.
Exactly, brother. Exactly.
So no must fool you have them people.
You know, we want people to understand too. Because we know the system stays certain, but no future in the police force just to earn an honest living in the brother.
Yeah.
So we have to get rid of this whole idea that all police are devil and all police are wicked and all of them things. Then. We have to get rid of the idea then. We have police in my family. You see what I say? You good have police in your family.
We know good police, man. We know good police. Zane. But at the same time, I can't swear for no man where me not always in him presence of every time. You see me I say, me don't know where a man get up to when him out on my side.
But that goes to everybody, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't swear for no man.
Exactly.
Don't swear for no man. Don't swear for no man.
So
that's how you kill the argument. Right, that's all? And that's how the argument for left. See, so me just respect the output and things and just give the eye a blessing. A blessing. See?
Yeah, man. Manners and respect Vegas.
Give thanks, my general.
See?
Yeah, man. Big up. Yeah.
Peace and love.
Yeah, man.
Yes, my people. So, yeah, we have about 3 more minutes left on the program. And we did say we did say a 9 minutes long time ago, but Vegas call we and we have to just extend it. But yeah, all for inconsistency. Vegas have a point in terms of evidence. You know, you need more evidence, but me not say how someone I go pop out them locks. That super hard. Me say bigger than texting and say boy, that is a super hard thing to do. You know, him not say how him could have do that or anybody could have do that. It's madness. It's ludicrous. So let's say you know what I mean? Me just yo, nah man, me rap turban and as a bobo and more time, if your ear set certain way and start pull tight a certain way, you have to free up your turban and set that right. So I don't know. it just don't add up, and we need to see, you know, we need to see some better, you know, some better way of dealing with the citizens. You see me, I say at Jamaica, because, you know, this not look good, and, you know, we are citizens of the island of Jamaica. And if we not love ourselves, boy, who are go love we? Because regardless, you know, you're police, you're soldier, you're nurse, you know, everybody play a role. You know, the Rasta man them play a vital role. Rasta play a vital role. Everyone play a role. You see me, I say? So when certain justice, if you execute the justice the right way. You see me, I say? Don't fuddle-duddle with the thing, tamper with evidence, and, you know what I mean, and then, you know, make the thing have a lot of inconsistency within the thing. You know what I mean? We have to look out for one another, man, because the end of the day, we are all one people, and we occupy the island. Some are we not upon the island, some are we there, you know what I mean? But we are all one people. Zane, and, you know, something positive supposed to come from this. You see me, I say? Something this supposed to, you know, turn around and turn into something positive, you know. You see me, I say? Yeah, that these things do not happen again. Because I see a video with the daughter where she said, she are going to be the last Rasta them trim. And make sure, say, she are the last Rasta them trim. Mindset program, I just star. Manners and respect, you know, give thanks to the eye them patient listening and rapid attention. Everyone were there in the chat room with we. Zane, everyone were calling. Manners and respect, give thanks to the eye them strength and support. Zane. So yeah, we're there again. Yeah, man, just keep locked to the channel. You know what I mean? See YouTube, I try to suppress some of the, you know, videos them reach. Them don't want certain information reach the people them, so them restrict the recommendation to, you know, who can see the videos them, but we still are going to push them out, and if we have to republish them, that is what we're going to do. You understand? Yeah, so manners and respect, my brothers and sisters, peace and love. They are them fuljoy the rest of the afternoon or evening. It's 9:30 here in the UK. Zane, so manners and respect, peace and love, and yeah, we see the item on the rebound. All right.
That subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just saw the mindset. Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just saw the mindset. Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just saw the mindset.